As an addendum, I'd like to mention two more features that you might find quite handy in your mixing sessions: channel strip and VCA faders. Channel strip. The channel strip concept in CUBASE is based on channel strips found in classic mixing consoles found in high-end studios. A channel strip allows you to add essential plugins to an individual track. You can access a track's channel strip by pressing the Edit button. By default, the strip section is hidden on the mix console. To reveal it, click on this cogwheel here and select Strip. Each channel strip has a noise gate, a compressor module with 3 varieties, an EQ, a de-esser or envelope shaper, a saturation module with 3 varieties, and a limiter section, again with 3 varieties. By default, these are turned off. You can turn on the ones you need and drag them to reorder them as you like. These are basically the same stock plugins that we have already used in the Inserts section, with a simpler interface and sometimes a limited set of functions and parameters. As such, using the tube compressor in the channel strip, for example, places less burden on your computer's CPU as compared to inserting the same compressor. When you need to use lots of plugins, this economic use of CPU will allow you to either work with lower latency when you're recording or use more plugins when you're mixing. Another advantage of working with channel strips is that if you are likely to use a channel strip configuration again and again in your future projects, you can simply save it as a preset and recall it whenever you need it. So, for example, if you always use the same microphones to record the same acoustic guitar and you want to have a consistent sound from one song to the next, you can dial in all the settings here and save them as a preset so you won't have to do the same thing on your next projects. VCA faders. VCA faders serve as an additional layer of control on top of the channel faders in the mix console. For example, let's say you have a vocal track in your mix. You spent a lot of time drawing detailed automation curves for the volume fader. But the next day you listen to your mix and decide to turn the entire vocal track up by a couple of decibels. Instead of trying to edit all the automation, you can simply link the channel to a VCA fader and use that fader to make any additional adjustments to the level of your vocal track.